Hello, and welcome to the ENG 301 Navigating the Blackboard course shell video. So this video will just give you a sense of the basic layout of our website and walk through a few important areas. So you've already found the Welcome and Start Here section of the course. So after you look through these videos, there are a few sections you'll want to start out with. First of all, our announcements section throughout the semester will let you know if there's any information I need to hand out to you guys. It'll basically be a space where I can just get in touch with you, give you some helpful reminders about due dates. And then we have the syllabus for our course. This you'll want to look through. It's just pretty standard, our policies for the course. It lets you know generally what to expect. It lets you know about my own expectations. And after that, we have our course schedule. This is going to be very important. I recommend looking over this entire schedule at the very beginning of the semester just to make sure you don't have any due dates sneak up on you. And lastly, you'll want to go ahead and check out that Meet Your Instructor section. So after you've taken a look at all of these materials, you'll want to go to our course modules, and this is where you'll be completing most of your work throughout the semester. So if you go to week 0, that's the first week of the course, as you can see, and this week we'll have at the beginning sort of an overview, and then you'll see these bulleted points. So these will appear in every single course module throughout the semester, and basically it'll be a list of tasks that have to be completed for that week. And note, you should always go ahead and check our course schedule for the due dates of these specific tasks. Even though the course module might suggest due dates, we at least know a time frame for when these assignments are due within the title of each course module here on the left side of the screen. But you really want to make sure you're checking that course schedule to see individual due dates. So we can see for week 0, our first week of the course, you need to take a look at our syllabus, take a look at the Welcome and Start Here and Meet Your Instructor sections of our Blackboard course shell. And then we see the next item is take a quiz on the course syllabus. And lastly, post to the Your Story discussion board. So notice if you scroll down within that week 0 module, our intro module, you probably won't actually see the Your Story discussion board yet. That's because this is a course that'll use adaptive release technologies. So basically, in order to access that Your Story discussion board, you must first take the syllabus quiz. So just make sure, throughout the semester that you're actually completing our assignments in the order that they appear within each course module. And each one will have basically a numeric sequence. So you can see our overview is number 1, then our syllabus quiz is number 2. So once you complete that syllabus quiz, then you'll be led to number 3, the Your Story discussion board. So beyond this, if you want to look ahead a little bit more, underneath our course modules, we have assignment details. So these are descriptions of the assignments that we'll be working on throughout the semester. It'll let you know what the specifics and details are for each assignment. So I recommend taking a look at those as soon as you can, just to get an idea as to what's coming up. It'll let you know things like what are the word counts that are necessary for certain assignments. It'll let you know which weekly modules you'll be looking at, basically when it comes time to submit the final drafts of these assignments. And beneath that, after our assignment details, we have our various course tools. So we have student resources and accessibility. So I recommend taking a look at this, just see what resources are available to you, such as tutoring. We have specifically the writing centers, which might be of use to you here. And beneath that, this might be one of our most important resources, the hallway conversations section of the course. So this, you can think of it as a space that sort of replicates what happens in a brick and mortar institution. You go to your classes, and then after class, everyone has a chance to run into one another in the hallway. And maybe discuss what happened in class, ask some questions, or ask basically to swap notes or anything else that you'd like to do. So use this as a resource to reach out to your classmates. Post here, and you might receive responses to some questions you might have from your classmates or from myself. We also have the My Grades section of the course. You'll want to check here regularly to see how you're progressing through the course. We have a link to ASU library resources, so this is a space that can help you out with research, even talking to a librarian in an online environment. So definitely check this out as you're starting to do your research. And lastly, technical support. If you're running into issues submitting assignments, you might want to run a browser test. If it looks like you're experiencing some kind of issue with Blackboard, you'll want to go ahead and get in touch with this Student Service Center. And you can also, if you want more immediate responses, go right into this live chat. So do make sure you take advantage of these resources as we go through this course. All right, well, it's been a pleasure talking, I guess, at all of you, and I look forward to meeting you, at least in an online context, in the next few days. Take care.